Hi boys and girls, what do you think of my mask? My cool mask. Do you like it? I'm going to show you how to make it today. It's pretty scary, isn't it? But don't worry, we have other ones as well, okay? Little juicy lips on. So I'm going to show you how to make this, and I'm going to show you how to make a little teddy bear all out of an old t-shirt. So what you need to go and find now is either an adult medium, small or large size t-shirt. Preferably medium would be better just to get the sleeve, the shape right for the mask. But if you've only got large, don't worry, because we can use an elastic band to make it smaller. So don't worry about that. But go find a t-shirt now and then come back to me, okay? See you in a minute. Okay, so here we are, and I have, this is a small adult size t-shirt. So I've laid it out nice and flat. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off my sleeves right along the seam line there. So you might want to ask Mummy and Daddy to help you with the cutting parts of this, because it's a little bit tricky, okay? So right along the seam, or just on the inside of the seam, we're going to cut. We don't want the seam to be on this part, but on that part. So just kind of in front of the seam, we're going to cut the sleeve off as neatly as we can. And we're going to do the same on the other side. And the sleeves are going to become our cool masks. So I'm going to cut the other side off there too. And I'm just going to put them to one side for a minute, because I'm going to show you how to do the t-shirt first. Oh, sorry, the little teddy bear first. Okay, so once we've cut off our sleeves, we're going to lay our t-shirt out flat again. And then we're going to cut along the line that's underneath the sleeves. So you're going to leave the neck and the sleeves up here, and we're going to cut like a square shape. So we're just going to cut straight across, one side to the other, as straight as we can. Put that to one side. Now, so we have kind of two pieces there, all right? But we don't need two pieces. So we're going to cut off the two edges, all right? And as straight as we can, because some t-shirts would be a little bit kind of tapered on the sides, but we need to try and get it straight. So I'm going to cut off one side, and then I'm going to see the way that's tapered. So what I need, because kind of means it's curved. So I'm just going to try and do it as straight as I can. All the way up. Take that away. Now I have two squares, but I have a big chunky hem here, and I don't want that in my teddy bear. So I'm going to cut those two hems off as well. So now I have two squares, which means I'll be able to make two teddy bears, okay? Because we only need one square per teddy bear. So, so now I have it nice and flat. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to cut the other side as well. Excuse me. Cut the other side. It's not quite straight. Okay, so we're going to get our t-shirt and we're going to roll one side like this, upright to the middle, okay? And then we're going to turn it around, and we're going to do the same again on this side. Okay, we're going to roll it up into the middle. Now, so you kind of have two pieces meeting in the middle. So you're going to come a bit 3/4 way, and not quite half, just say 3/4 on one side and 1/4 on the other, okay? And then you're going to bend it like this. This is a little bit tricky, guys. So I'm going to do it as slow as I can. So you're going to bend it like that, all right? Then you're going to turn it to the side. Hopefully I'll get this right now. No, I did this morning. Okay, yeah. So then we're going to turn it to the side, and where it kind of folds there, we're just going to pull that out and pull that out a little bit there. So we're kind of making a little shape like that that looks like a little teddy bear's head, all right? So once we've done that, we're going to just make sure that we have, this is a little bit tricky, just make sure that we have the two little rolls facing the front as well. And then I'm going to get an elastic band. Now guys, you can use any kind of elastic band. If you don't have an elastic band, I have this little hair bobbin. If you don't have an elastic band, you can use a little strip of the t-shirt that you've just cut out. So I'm just going to put that around his head like that. Just pull that down. So now you'll be able to see he kind of has, let's twist that a little bit, 2 legs there and 2 arms and a head. So I'm just going to fiddle around till I get his ears right, and his face is a little bit flat. So I'm going to turn it around, and in there, in his ears, the backs of his ears, I'm just going to put a bit of stuffing into his face, okay? So use any of the scraps that you have from the t-shirt. Cut a little scrap out, and then just push that into the ear, and push it all the way around the front of the face like that. And it just gives his face a little bit more body, all right? And you can squish his ears wherever you want. I think it actually could do it a little bit more. So I'm just going to cut another little bit and put it into the other ear to balance it out. All the way in there. Okay. So now his face is a little bit fatter. That's better. Probably could do another little bit, but we won't be too perfectionist here. So now we have his little arms there and his little legs. So I'm going to get some gems. Now you can do his eyes with anything, guys. You can do it with black paper and black and white paper, or you can do what I did. And if you have googly eyes, you can use the googly eyes. But I've run out of googly eyes, so I'm just going to use diamonds for this one. So I think he has gold eyes. So I'm just going to give him 2 little diamonds there. But you can use paper or fabric. And then you can cut out a little mouth out of any kind of red paper or anything you have that's red, even a bit of red fabric, or maybe there might be a bit of red fabric in the t-shirt that you've just cut up, and you can just stick that on there with one of your double-sided stickies. And I'm going to give him some little diamantes, or little gems on his front there as well. And if you want to, guys, you could make little dresses or little accessories to go with your little teddy bear. So that's the teddy bear made, all right? So now I have, and you can put a little ribbon around the neck as well, like I've done on this one. So there's our 2 little teddy bears. Aren't they cute? So I'm going to put that on. What you can use your little tubs for, guys, you know, your little tubs that you got, you could make little beds for these, okay? I'll get a tub now and I'll show you. And you can make a little bed for these. And you could put them into the bed, make little blankets and things. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you then is our mask. Our cool, super duper mask. So we've cut off the sleeves. And what we're going to do is lay it flat. Now this is actually too small, so I'm just going to cut out a bigger one, just so you can see. So I'm just going to cut one off this t-shirt. This is a bigger t-shirt. Okay, so you're going to lay your mask or your sleeve like that, but then you're going to open it up and you're going to put the narrow part to the back. See that line there? That's going to go to the back. So you're going to turn it around so that the pointy part goes up to the front, all right? And then you're going to do whatever you want on the front of it. You can cut out a piece of fabric and draw teeth on it like I've done there. So I've just drawn teeth and then coloured in the piece all in between the teeth black. Or you could cut out some red lips, like I've done on this one, with the glittery fabric that we had left over. And then you can just stick it on the front, like so, all right? And then you put it on. And that piece here goes to the front, that's going to be your nose. The roundy part there is going to go to your nose, okay? So that's going to go to the top of your face. And you just pull it over your head. Just put it over your head. And if it's big enough, it should fit. If it isn't big enough and it's too small, all you need to do is just cut that piece there and then get an elastic band and attach it to either end, and that will make it a little bit bigger. But preferably, if you use a medium-sized t-shirt or a large-sized t-shirt, then it should be no problem. If it's too big, mine was a little bit too big, and I used an elastic band at the back to tighten it. So I just pulled this in a little bit, and I just put an elastic band there, and that tightened it for me. All right, so that kept it, stopped it from falling down. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I just want to see if I have any of those tubs to show you what you could do with your teddies. No, I've none left. But you could use any little container, and you can put your little teddy in there. I have none of the ones that I gave you left, but this is just another one I had. And then you could put a little blanket and you could decorate it. Maybe put little designs on the outside, make little beds for your teddies as well. Or you could use a cereal box or anything like that. So I would love to see you wearing your mask, guys. Will you send me some pictures? And also I'm going to be doing sock bunnies tomorrow, all right? Looking forward to seeing your pics of your masks and your teddy bears. Have fun, guys. If you have any questions, just give me a text. See ya. Bye.